Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. My name is Lin. You can call me Lex. Today I'm going to show you technical tutorial. So this application is my technical tutorial is ElectronNET, which is using .NET Core framework, and the programming language is C#. So technically, obviously this framework is for development the web application, but I also implement into Electron.NET, which based on Electron.js that encapsulate the Electron.NET into the cross-platform desktop application. So obviously, just like web application framework from .NET Core, but just like encapsulated with a .NET Electron.NET, which is the community support. It's not the official support like Electron.js, but it also works the same. Okay, so this is my application I call it ElectronALPR, and it's like a cross-platform. So I already compiled this one into the desktop application. That's why it's like the desktop. So you can see it is Electron, and I open this app in I already built it. So this Mac, I ran it already. So this web application or desktop application, cross-platform application, you input a card, and then it send that it convert this picture into the base64 string and upload this content into the OpenALPR that I already registered with my API account. So for instance, I put this card, and it has like a reload animation, and then it will resolve back plate number Gmo 3333 region TH41, color black, make Honda, model, body type. So these are all the model members that I have. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So I only like list out this one important attribute, because I don't want other attribute to display. So if I want to click on another card, I can refresh. Okay, this is my repository. It is public. Anyone you can pull it. I call it this is my username LexCD, and my repository name ElectronALPR. So this is like .NET Core. This is like .NET Core workspace. You can pull it out, and I ignore the bin. So I know the bin here. That's why you have to compile it by yourself. So it's easy. So okay, first of all, you have to have an OpenALPR account, and you can register at openalpr.com. And yeah, so when you register it, you will have like 50 API credits used. So only 50. So after you use everything, you have to pay. So I already register. So this is my secret key. I don't know that I can change this secret key or not. I haven't tested it yet. So right now I have already used 19, so I have only like 31 31 key left. And this is OpenALPR documentation, which is C# that we're going to use. So this is like OpenALPR. So first of all, we have to have a .NET Core .NET Core SDK, .NET Core 3.1. So currently we are using 3.1. You can go to, enter, should Google like me, .NET Core 3.1 like that, and you can download it. Depend on your operating system. I'm using Mac, so I'm using x64. If you're using Windows, you can download this one, or Linux, this one. So I already download. For instance, Mac, you can download like this. So it will .NET Core SDK. You have to have this one. If you do not have this one, it won't be working. So another one, you have to have Node.js. So Node.js, go to Node.js. So long-term support or current version is 14.13.1. It depends on your preference, but I like to use the latest one. So I already download this one. Okay, so you have to one is Node.js Node packet, and another one .NET, and that's it. We just like need only 2 of this. So you have to install it. So I already install. I don't have to show you how to install it. So it's quite easy, like click in and install. That's it. Okay. So if you install, you can check your, for instance, check .NET. You can write .NET and version like this. You can see, okay, I already have this version. And another one is Node. I can check Node version. Node. So this is my Node version, 12.18.3, and npm. I can check my npm version also. Okay, 6.14.8. So we have everything for already. Okay. So another one is you have to you can go to official electron.net GitHub. So this one is a community support. It's not an official like support like Electron JS. Oh, sorry, Electron JS. So this is the official support, electronjs.org. This is like the main official one. So yeah, this is like only work for JavaScript. But this electron.net also based on ElectronJS, but it's as the community support. So it's not many people using it. It's like around nearly 5,000, something like that. Okay, so the next step is I want you to do a shortcut. Follow me. I want you to install ElectronNET.cli. So I want you to install this one. So I already installed. You just like paste it like this because you already have .NET CLI. And then you can check after you install. You can check ElectronNET version. Okay, ElectronNET version. I just got the version. Okay, my ElectronNET version is 9.31.2.0. It depends on the day that you watch this video. Maybe this Electron CLI already update version further than this. Okay. So the next step is you have to create a .NET Core MVC frame MVC workspace. So you can check .NET new help. So we have like ASP.NET empty, ASP.NET Core model view controller. So this one MVC is the one that we going to use, and we just ignore other thing because that is not our tutorial. Okay, we will focus on .NET Core MVC, and the IDE that I'm going to use is JetBrains Rider. You can use Visual Studio also. It's a similar thing, but I use this one Rider, and also VS Code. So okay, I can create new resolution, and okay, technical tutorial ALPR, ALPER PR. Sorry. So you can create it directly like this. Okay, I'm going to CD to desktop and CD to the technical tutorial, and I'm going to restore it. .NET restore. Okay, you can run this project also. So I'm going to run .NET run. So it will be run as web. So you can see here localhost 5001. This is like HTTPS and HTTP 5000 only. So I will run this project. Okay, we have a web applications right now on localhost. So this is like the basic web application localhost. Okay. This is like not a coding tutorial, so I will copy all like most requirement components from my repository here. So I already demonstrate you the most important part. So I want you to go to NuGet. Just Google like me, NuGet, ElectronNET API, like this. You will see like this. As you can see, we're using .NET CLI, .NET. So you can add version like here. You can copy like this, .NET CLI, and install it. Okay, congratulations, you already installed this one. The next step, we have to set up .NET, Electron.NET into our workspace. So I have to clean it up, the project. This is like the way I clean it. The thing that I don't use, I clean it up, make it more beautiful. Okay, let's open my project directly. I will open the project. Fine. You can clone the project. Okay, you can clone the project. We can git clone like this and go to my project repository. Here, you can clone it. Like paste the git clone and my GitHub repository URL like this, and you enter it and you can clone it. But I already have it on my desktop. I don't need to clone. Okay. So after you clone, you can open with VS Code. Okay, Electron, OpenALPR. Oh, don't save. I don't need to save anything. Okay, program startup. Here you have to use. This is like new project here, right? It seems like we don't have a startup like a normal startup, but we did not use Electron, so we have to use this one. You can copy the whole thing like this. I copy the whole thing like this. So you see this red line here because we haven't imported Electron API yet. So for instance, I use on Mac, I can use like al and import. So I already imported using ElectronNET API, so it's not ran anymore. So next step is okay, I clean out redundancy. So the next step is startup. In startup, you can copy this function, private static async void electron bootstrap. So this is like a startup functions to initialize the electron. So you see a lot of red line here, but you can import it manually, but I use Rider, so it will do it everything for me. Okay, it like just like import like everything. Okay, the next one is you have to call this function. So this, you see this function hasn't been called yet, so you can call it here, copy it, as I put a comment method for running electron.net. Okay, save it. Okay, so after we do everything already, we can start. So this is our project directory. We can start electronize it. So we haven't have electronize JSON yet, so we have to have it. We can electronize and init it like this. So it will be add. Okay, it came. You can see it. So electron.manifest.json, it's already came. You can edit the directory whatever you like, but I just leave it automatically. Okay. And the next step is you can start electronize start. You can start it now. So this is like a running start, but it's not built yet. So we have to wait a couple seconds, I guess. Okay, it come up. Okay, so this is in Electron base. You can see it in Electron base, but I will going to show you to implement it as the project, the OpenALPR car OpenALPR. Okay, we don't need it anymore. We can close it. Okay, we can close it. Okay. So first of all, we have to understand the model of OpenALPR. So I will open the desktop. This is OpenALPR model attribute. So we will not focus on vehicle attributes here, vehicles. I just ignore it. I focus from the result. I only just want the result. So I will have like DTO. What is DTO? DTO is a data transfer object here. I will use the data transfer object, and after I get all the object that I want, I will manipulate it into my model. So I prefer to use DTO, which I have in here. I call DTO. The first one is the car. I call it car DTO, which is the result. I match here the result, and that result will have plate number, confidence how many, the percentage of confidence, and the region, region confidence, something like that. And another one, I want plate, I want region, and I want vehicle. So in vehicle, I want a color. So I want a color, I want a first index, which is the highest confidence. And the next one, I want make, the first index also. And another one, I want body types. You can see here, is an array JSON object. I want the first index. And another one, I want years. And make model, the last one, I guess. Yes, it is the last one. So I don't want a lot of attributes, so it's gonna waste. In detail here, we have a attribute name and result. Okay. Result, plate, region, and vehicle. And vehicle here we have color, we have make, we have body type. So all this will be in the array or list object, but I will manipulate it into like only single string only. So as in the model here, car, you see, string, all string, because I will manipulate only like one single object. So this one is like a data transfer object. Okay, you can copy my model into the project. Okay. So this is our technical tutorial. Yeah. Okay, clean it up a little bit. We go to ElectronALPR. We have where is our DTO and model. We copy these two, and we don't need this one. We can delete it and paste it up. Okay, we have DTO and model. So we have okay, DTO and tutorial. So another one is we're gonna need a library. So what are the library that we need? So we need bootbug. I think Bootstrap already has, and that's it. We need bootbug. But okay, you can copy the whole thing here. www root and this one, and paste it. I already delete the old one. Okay, and the next one is view model, SAS, and controller. 1 2 3 4 controller and view. We don't need this one. So after we paste already, I mean, how do we know it works? So first of all, we can open this project in VS Code, and after that, there will be a lot of error because our namespace here is in ElectronALPR, but it's not the correct. So our our namespace will be different because different project. So we can go to share here, paste this old one, and we rename it to technical tutorial and ALPR. We already placed everything. Replace it, and we can .NET restore. See, no error because we already renamed the workspace. Okay. So this is our controller, and this is API URL. Secret key here is the API key authentication. Yes, it's like authentication, a key for the individual accounts. For instance, like you already register, you have a different secret key, so you can copy it from here. So this is my key. I don't have to copy anything, so it's the same. But you have to replace this key to get it works, because my account will be obsolete soon. I will delete it. Okay. So we have upload base image here, which is HTTP post function. So this function will call from the client side by JavaScript. We will be using AJAX. So if we post base string 64, we have to manipulate string here. So this is like the first page. So the first div will be the first component that we show. First page, we have input. So this input I hide because this input where we will get a type file here, and we accept only the image PNG and JPEG. So the style I just hide it. I just hide this input. But this button upload I show up. This is button upload. This image is like the image upload. And when we upload, it will be upload to other element. So I put the source of the image into this main image here, but you won't be seeing it. You won't be seeing it because I had it in the style. So when I click upload here, button upload here, it will trigger from a jQuery library that we select the image. The first page will show. So you see the first page here show, and we empty the second page here. And after we empty it, we hide it. And the main image in here, we will like remove the attribute source. We don't need it. So this is like base 64 function. So let's focus on this one. So when the event chain homepage here, the whole div here, when the event chain is triggered, we will use the function file reader and onload to load the image that we select and input it into the source, to the main image source, and then we trigger this function. So this function will reload. So you see the animation, right? So that is the reload, and we get the data from the image attribute source and paste and post this data into our post function, which is the upload image base from home, as you can see here. You see? Okay. So AJAX post URL catch through base 64 string. So this base 64 string is our parameter. It has to be matched. See? Base 64 string. And the image resolution. So this one I handle the error. If maybe the image resolution is like 5K or more than that, maybe it has an error. So I handle the error here, load error, something like this. So I also handle error. So if the error has happened, something like that. So you can see like this. Okay. So it looks like we got everything already. Like for instance, if depend on your operation system, if your operation system is Windows, you can use the first command. If Mac OS, second command, and Linux, third command. And this is like Mac OS, so I'm going to use the second command. Okay, and ElectronNET build target OS X. It might take a couple of seconds to build. Okay, we are already done. We can open it. Okay, we go to the bin, desktop. So this is the Mac. It's already compiled to DMG. But this one is our application itself. You can open and run. Open it. Okay, our application is up. So this is like cross-platform application already for Mac. And go to this top car, and I put this one Mazda. Okay, you can see the plate number, you can see the region, the colors, silver gray, make Mazda, model Mazda, body type SUV crossover, year 2010 to 2014. You can refresh it. After that, upload another car, this car. Okay. You know, this very blur and bright, and you can recognize it. Okay, thank you for your time. If you have any question, you can contact me on my email or whatever, or comment down on my YouTube comment. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day.